Welcome to my glass of happiness. It is Kansiime, and as usual, I never take it for granted when you find time through your very busy schedule to watch me online. Thank you so much for joining me, and today it's yet another beautiful. I think all my days are beautiful, all of them, because I always start by saying it's a beautiful day, and indeed it's a beautiful day. Whenever it's beautiful, I think I should share it with you. Today I'm having a sit down with the one and only Gerald Rutaro. Rutaro as in Mparo, the one who fights or war. And he's here for us to talk, and you get to know him better, the questions you've been asking in all the videos you've watched. So sit tight, look for popcorn, don't move, because we are going to answer all your questions. Actually, for starters, people didn't know that Gerald was your real name. So tell them that it is your real name. They think that I am actually married to you. So tell them that you're actually married, but to other people, generally tell them who is Gerald.
My name is Gerald Rutaro Mbabazi, a born of 79. Rutaro comes from, Rutaro actually means war. So actually born in the 1979 war in Mparo. Oh. I am married with 3 kids. I have never been married to Anne Kansiime. I'm not interested. I will not have somebody of this kind of character. Of course, being a man, I would need somebody I can... tell her, you can do this, you can do this. With her, much as she's a very good friend of mine, it's still very hard to actually tell her what to do.
So you're just cleared the air. We can never ever be married, and there's no suspicion
whatsoever.
Nothing.
It can never happen.
But can I torture you in real life the way I torture you in skits? Is that even
possible?
No,
in skits is okay. Real life,
but now you want to set up
please, don't try. You know me.
I'm now being threatened. Yes. I'm the one receiving the threats now.
Because this is not a skit.
This is unfair.
Anytime
you can
ask me something stupid, I'll give you.
You know, people don't actually think you can speak like that. I know they are so happy that now you can speak for yourself. So tell me.
Because you've put me into like a...
Do you have people walking up to you and telling you that stuff?
Yeah, so many guys call me a fool. Gerald, how can you allow that woman to torture you until now? Some people actually don't think we are acting. They think it's real. What happened to you? A short woman like that always just stepping on you. And these are guys from where we come from.
I know.
Where we come from, Kabale. And they don't actually be like, man, how do you allow a woman to do this to you? Guys, it's business, it's acting.
What did you study actually? Maybe you studied it.
No.
Tell us actually. Okay. Apart from just acting, don't mess with Kansiime. Apart from Girl from Mparo, you're actually in Girl from Mparo as well. Apart from acting, there's so much else that you do. And then he acts a lot with Fun Factory. We have a group we are in, Fun Factory. He's at the National Theatre every Thursday. As long as it is Thursday, we don't care of which year, of which week, what is happening elsewhere. Every Thursday, we are at the National Theatre acting, and he's there every Thursday. So tell them what else it is you do. Be serious, man.
Do you want to also what I used to do or what
everything?
I do now?
Where did you go to school? Your biz need to know.
Okay. Primary Nakasero Primary School. I was not a very, like I'm humble. I was never expelled anywhere. Nakasero Primary School. Then went to Namasagali for 6 years. Then Kumba. Then the streets. Did something. I also did a small. In Kumba I did industrial art and commercial design. Then I did a small course at UICT, that is in Nakawa. That is IT business. Then, of course, when EMD I came in, I also did a small course in events management and advertising. But the funny thing with life, I leave school, and when I tell most people that, Gerald, I used to dance. Ballet.
But we danced, what?
Ballet. No, and honestly, yes, these things like of yes. If we have time, by the next time we're shooting something, I swear I'll give you a sample.
We have to do a ballet.
I will give you a sample. You'll be shocked. And I'm too flexible. You're hard.
Why that big?
No, the bigness came by the why I stopped dancing actually. There's a friend of mine called Moses. He had just come back from India, so we met in a pub. of course, I was bigger than him. Then, out of happiness, he decided to carry me. You know how guys come back from India after they have wasted themselves there. So he comes and lifts me. Munaye, he didn't know that I'd grown a bit. So we somersaulted, and I broke my left arm. So that's when I stopped. Coming back from the breakage, I couldn't go back into dancing. I was like, you know what, let me transition into life. Life continues. Yeah. But I still have some friends of mine with...
dancing, but then I am looking at you and I can't see. It's like an elephant spinning like this. Sorry. I can't on a pin. I can't see you flying in the air like that.
And by the way, you're at the National Theatre. You've seen these dancers around there. Most of the time I'm called in to help with, not choreograph for them, but look at their pieces. And advise, because my mind, what I was taught, choreography is something very different, unique. You must, if these are flowers, I know you like plants. These flowers, create something out of flowers. What do? I know there are flowers you touch and they coil. I know how a plant blossoms. That's how you create things. You create things with what you see.
Gerald is not going to corners, I swear.
No, seriously, Anne. Then, 97, 98, I'll still share videos with you. Miss Uganda was one of the lead choreographers for the dancers, the pageants with Sylvia Wori, the girls actually dancing with a lady called Miss Uganda. Then also Footsteps Dance Company where we do contemporary dance.
I believe you, sir, and I believe you, but I can't wait to do a skit when you're actually dancing.
We are going to dance.
We have to. We are going to do a dancing competition.
We have to.
We do a dancing competition.
But also you promised me that you'll actually do, not the Chizino. We'll
but I only do
ballet.
Chizino. I can't do, you'll teach me.
I'll teach you, we'll try.
You'll teach
actually,
me.
You'd fit in
so
nice with
what else do you do now? When I'm
now,
not torturing you on screen.
Like Anne said, of course, we have a comedy show at the National Theatre with Fun Factory every Thursday. My schedule is very busy. I work with a company called Hotel Online. Work with about 250 or 300 hotels in Uganda.
And Kansiime Backpackers is one of them?
Yes. I am the country manager for that company.
Hey, you didn't know that we are talking with important people.
Yes.
You think it's the Gerald usually.
This company is actually owned by some Norwegians. So, very nice people. Trusted me with the company. It's actually growing. The funny bit, Anne, like this acting, when I go to these hotels, like, okay, boss, you've come for the hotel or you want to act. You want a venue. I'm like, no, guys, I'm dressed for hotel business. I'm not dressed as an actor. So for the first 10 minutes, they never take me serious. I tell them, guys, I came for something different. But trust me, wherever I go, I'll still get the deal.
You always get the deal. Because they know you.
They know, they're like, we can trust this guy. So it's always good to actually have to be nice. Be yourself. Yes.
So a lot like Grace, Gerald also took a break. Like there's a time he was not acting the skits and I was getting overwhelming demand for him. Where had you gone?
One, I was around, but not very around. For some parts, of course, you know how life is and big challenges. I was okay. Then one fateful day in May, 31st.
Last year?
Yeah, last year I was attacked at the gate at about 10:30 p.m.
The gate of your house?
Yes.
At night?
Yeah, my wife drove in, and then while she was opening the gate, they robbed her of everything. 5 minutes later, I appear, and she opens the gate for me. When she opened the gate, and she tells me, hey, Gerald, I've been robbed. I'm like, robbed? I didn't see anybody outside. So I rushed to close the gate. So I gathered one door. Gate? Have the second one. Now, in the middle there, I don't know where stones came from, but in front of me, I could see about 6 young boys. Hit me.
When you say young, how old?
Between 17 and... but they had a very tall, big black guy who was actually their ringleader. So they're about 6, 7, 17 to 35, 40.
And they rained on you? They
rained on me with stones. I fell down, checked my pockets, took whatever they wanted. The last thing I could hear was, after one of them was taking off my shoes, he told them, go now with socks zireke. As in, okay, why are you taking the socks as well? So, covered
Oh,
myself.
they wanted-
Even socks they wanted to take.
But thieves have no class.
So
What?
next thing
Your
I-
socks, Gerald. Who would steal your socks? Like, what's that?
No,
Sorry,
and they are-
sorry.
they are
I'm sorry, I know
desperate.
you're not in skits now. You might put me in
There are
my
desperate
place.
people in this world. So next thing, my car is ransacked. My phones, laptop, things are taken
clean,
for small things. And by the way, the most hurting bit is while in hospital, and I don't know if it's right to talk about somebody else's business.
It's okay, tell us.
Yeah, what I heard about Kampala International Hospital, by the time I got there, of course, I've KO'd, I've blacked out, coma. This is what my wife tells me after they couldn't let me in because they wanted money. Yet I'd actually been referred by a doctor who, and honestly, we had been robbed, so I would get money, not even bank cards. But by God's grace, I'm there. Though very different, very careful on how, so even if wind passes, I have to,
You dark, eh?
but who has passed?
Since then, you're careful.
Yes. I'm very careful, but I'm okay. God has been good. God has been good.
I can see God has been good, Gerald.
Yeah, you can see
God has been good.
There's a lot of change.
God has been good. Smile to the camera. God has been good. This face was gone.
It was gone.
It was gone. So I got to see Gerald, and his biggest concern was that he was going to be on the bed for the longest time and his stomach would go. Yet it is a prop that works for him in skits. So Gerald was more worried losing his tummy and he cannot come and act as the Gerald in the skits. That was his not even the face. He was not bothered about the face that was destroyed. He was bothered about the tummy. Gerald, I don't take you for granted, by the way. Thank you so much. And he's very professional. Of course, we all know that he has studied whatever it is he does. You know, it gets very difficult how serious everything gets when I'm jazzing with this cast. I get Grace and then we go into deep stories. I get Eva, she takes me into deep stories. But one thing I know, he said he can dance. We are all Chiga. It's the first time I found myself in an...
Yes,
Yes, that's what
I'm good at ballet.
But you are Muchiga. So you must know your
And
traditional dance.
I'll disprove you.
Oh, God.
I'll disprove. Like I said, forget the skits. I'll disprove you.
That you
Let's
can do
dance.
ballet. Try ballet.
Let us dance.
First,
No, ballet is for
let's
skits.
do Chizino. Since we did not start this show with a welcome song as Vachiga, we have to finish the show with a farewell dance. So are you ready?
I am ready.
Mparo chitanga